It's the NFL on EA Sports. And we'll get a look here at Caleb Williams. He comes in third in the league in passing touchdown.
Lurching closer toward the midway point of this NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. And able to get this out to the 25. So out come the Rams now for their first possession. They'll be led out by the 7th overall pick in 2018 from Wyoming. It's Josh Allen.
His game last week reminded me of the old song, accentuate the positive. That's about all he did, right?
Yeah.
3 touchdown passes, over 300 yards in the air. Receivers happy.
And they got the win.
Got the win. If you're running back that likes to catch passes, they're happy as well. Big-time game.
Now a first carry here for the running back. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. An early test for this defense. Here we go on 3rd and inches. Now Allen. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have a Rams first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. So the shotgun snap to Allen. Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes inbounds. Well, the numbers for Smith and Jigman last week's ball game. 4 catches, 63 yards, and a touchdown.
And I get the feeling that he loves this matchup. I mean, the unit he's going against is in the bottom half of the league against the pass. He had to have circled this one on the schedule and said to himself, this should be a big game.
Allen now looks to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. To throw, it's Allen. Eluding the pressure right. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here. So as they talk it over, we step aside. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it. And it's 2nd down. Allen. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. So play number 10 now coming. It's been a long opening drive, but this is 3rd down. Here's Allen to throw it. That is caught. And he is going to have a Rams first down. They needed 3. He doubled that. He got 6. Allen going to throw. Over the middle, finding Smith and Jigba. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. On 2nd down, they'll run it here. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. 1st and goal, a chance for an early statement here on the road. Now Allen. And he fends him off. And it's complete. He's got him in the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. A great effort there. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Rams will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Extra point by Butker is on target. And it's now a 7-0 game. So that one a 13-play drive in total. And the result for the Rams, a touchdown. Powering his way forward. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. So here are the Lions now as they get set for their opening drive. And a look at the man under center, now in his 8th season in the National Football League.
And I thought it was a really nice performance last week by him. 3 touchdown passes. I think that signifies exactly what he was getting done. He did have the one interception.
That's the ratio you say you're okay with.
If you go 3-1, you're going to be pretty happy over the course of the season. And let's face it, he'll never blame the receiver publicly. But behind closed doors, he probably told his agent, hey, what's the deal? I should have had a pretty good game.
Excellent job pushing through tacklers that time to pick up 6. And the numbers for White a week ago. 13 carries, 84 yards.
Well, to no one's surprise, he gets an early rep right there, and they've been playing their best ball this season as they've built this winning streak. And that includes the ground game, where he's kept the offense productive and put them in position to win ball games. The question now is, can this defense that he's facing do what others haven't and finally put a stop to this streak?
To throw, it's Williams. Got a man, that's Ayuk. And he'll go down at the 26, following a gain of 6. They'll bring the tight end in motion right. To throw, Williams. He'll get that out to the flat to White. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Here's Williams. Trying for Ayuk, but it's intercepted. Pick made by Terrell Bernard. And the Rams are going to have the football here at their own 18-yard line. So after the INT, it's Allen. And complete to Smith and Jigba. 2nd down and 3. To the air, Allen. He finds his man, complete. That's Barnett. And they're able to get this one across the 35. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. In motion comes the tight end left. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And there is nowhere for him to cut back as he's taken down in the backfield. Throwing now is Allen. And he's got Smith and Jigba. And it's going to be another 1st down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 42. From the gun, he'll hand this off. And he's going to be down at the 35. Gain of 7. Here's 2nd and 3. Here's Allen. Left side, he finds Smith and Jigba. And he'll be out of bounds, able to get it down to the 25 there. From the gun, it's Allen. And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, L.A. Jackson Smith and Jigba. 25 yards for the touchdown. And the Rams lead this now 13-0 here in the opening quarter of the ball game. Extra point by Butker is on target. And that'll make the score 14-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown, so decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words, early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan? Or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
And he comes back with one complete. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. Second quarter action now from Detroit, and it's the homestanding Lions who have the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. To the air, Williams. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. Now a give up the middle. This is White. And able to get this one all the way up to about the 46-yard line. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the 1st. Looking to throw is Williams. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. And this third down looking very tough after the holding penalty. 3rd and long. From the gun, here's Williams. And the Rams got it. They bring it down. Here comes the Lions punter now, as he's on a punt for the first time this afternoon. He was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. A 41-yard punt there with no return. And the Rams are going offense here for the first. And the slot man goes in motion left. Throwing to start the drive. Allen. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. And it's a short one here. Complete to the tight end. They'll look to throw here on first down. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. And he is going to lose yardage here. Now Allen again. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. Backed up here, tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. Now Allen. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he gets this to the 48, but no further. Well short of the line to gain. And he'll get off a fairly short kick here as this is toward the sideline. And no return possible here as they angle this one out of bounds. The Lions offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. We take a look at the league leaders in receiving touchdowns out of the backfield. His numbers are superior to the rest of his peers at this point in the season. And he'll fight forward on the straight-ahead running for just a couple of yards. 2nd down. Working out of the gun, Williams. And a dump off to White. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. What do they have for this? 3rd and 11. Throwing is Williams. He's going to float this one deep right side. Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. And the Rams are going to take possession here at their own 33. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And they come into this one riding that nice long win streak. And remember, next weekend is an open week for them. So if they can get the win here, a lot of momentum into that time off.
It certainly is. And if you're wondering if anybody's saying, boy, this is coming at a bad time, we want to keep playing, the answer can be yes. Because when teams are on a hot streak, they want to keep going. But when the veterans are telling the young guys in the locker room, an open week is always good, guys. Take it and let's go with it.
Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he's going to be taken down at the 39, clearly short of the first by a few yards. On 4th down, Ryan Stonehouse on the punt. Yeah, he was looking for the checkup bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback. They start the drive with White. Fights forward for only about a yard up to the 21. 2nd and 9 now from the 21. Opting to run again here with White. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. 2nd and 10. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he's corralled at the 40, but not before picking up 8. From the shotgun, a throw for Williams. That is caught. And he is going to have the Lions first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. They'll go up the middle with White. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Now before this second down play, we'll get whistles and a timeout. So as they talk it over, we step aside. Man over the middle, and it's complete. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle is going to be made at the Rams' 29-yard line. Looking to throw. Williams. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. A great play there. 29 yards. And the Lions are back within a score. Extra point splits the uprights, and that'll make our score 14-7. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. Well, now how about this return? And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, still a good return. They'll start the drive right around the 37. The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. Well, partner, fast forward with me for a second. Remember, next week they have the open week, so they're going to get some extended rest. Does that change how they manage the rest of this one?
I think it does a little bit, but not by too much, because you're right. You get the extra rest. You get a chance to heal up and kind of, do a little bit of a reset for this team. But it's also 7 extra days to think back to the last time you were on the field. So now, a little more importance on what they're getting done because they carry it with them for essentially 2 weeks.
The result, only 4 yards there on the play, and it'll be second down. Coming up at halftime, we remind you once again that we're going to check in with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL as we reach now, hard to believe, the halfway point of the season. Time flying.
It certainly is. Time to get the sweaters out, my man.
And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. And again, it's Allen. He finds his man, complete. It's Barnett. They'll go for a gain of 7, and that will bring up second down. Slot man moves right. Allen now looks to throw. Escape, and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that is incomplete, but a penalty flag coming in. This could be a first down. So the yellow flag came out, and that leads to a new set of downs for this offense. 1st and 10. Man in motion left. That's Smith and Jigba. Now Allen. Out to his left. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their second, as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. So the shotgun snap to Allen. Wide open receiver, complete. The Rams going to be forced to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. Here's Allen to throw it. And it's complete. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. A great effort there. With his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Rams will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Now a hit and a loose football. The Lions going to go back on offense one final time in this first half. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Here's a 2nd and 3 now from the 33. To throw, it's Williams. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. So, well, why don't we hold off on the halftime update after all? Seems like everyone's ready to go here for the second half in Week 8 in the NFL. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. The Lions offense and their wideout getting set to go once more. And he's putting together some kind of campaign. Currently 2nd in the NFL in touchdown receptions among wideouts. Over the middle, complete. That's Phillips. Here now, 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4. At the 32-yard line.
They run straight ahead here with White. And he'll push forward for a couple to the 34. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. They'll try to pick this up on the ground with White. Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. Here comes the Lions punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. 44 on his first punt, and this is a good kick as well. A 46-yard punt, 4-yard return. And they will take over 1st and 10. The Rams offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. And before this 2nd down play, we'll get a whistle, a signal, and a timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45.
Complete to number 81. 24-yard gain.
To throw, it's Allen. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he'll take this from 147-yard line to the other, a gain of 6.
And there wasn't much room for the big tight end to do much after the catch. But at least he was able to pick up a solid gain to help his offense continue to move in the right direction.
Allen going to throw. He finds his man, complete. It's Barnett. And it's going to be another 1st down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 35. Allen. He finds Smith and Jigba. So he stopped for no gain, and that'll make it 2nd down.
That was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. Now the first carry here for their running back. And he'll get a little over 2, maybe a full 3 down to the 32-yard line. To the air, Allen. And this is going to be caught, but they'll say out of bounds. So it's incomplete. Butker's kick here is good, and they will open things up a bit more. It's 24-7. And right now, Charles, this is about building that lead little by little, and they're able to do just that.
And it gets them past the key number of 16, so this is now a 3-score lead. Not time to exhale just yet, but that might prove to be an important 3 points before things are said and done.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
Play action. Now Williams. And he finds a man on a crossing route. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Here's Williams. And the Rams got it. They bring him down. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. To throw, Williams. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and that brings up 3rd and a full 10 yards. Operating from the gun, Williams. Pressure comes, and down he goes.
Multiple defenders getting to him there for a huge loss.
So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. Fair catch called. It's taken in right at the 20-yard line.
L.A. readies for its next possession.
And as we look back at how we got here, you'll notice a common theme in these highlights. A lot of yardage through the air. The passing game has been sharp right from the outset. The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had the field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3, except in certain situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking, and I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, no quarterback ever goes out there saying, hey, let's get 3, right?
Not one that I've ever met.
And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28. Allen off the play fake.
Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And he is going to have a Rams first down by a couple of yards as they're able to get 4 there on 3rd and 2. Now a handoff running through the middle. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
Here's 2nd and 5 now from the 37.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
Here is 3rd and 5.
Here's Allen. And he's going to be brought down here in the backfield. He couldn't get away there on 3rd down. The pressure too much, and he's sacked for a loss of 12. Now on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. Oh, he shifts past him. It's a 45-yard punt, just a 1-yard return, and the Lions will take over. Here's the Detroit offense now as they head back out onto the field. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive.
I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done.
Looking to throw is Williams.
And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. On the give, it's White. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
To the air, Williams.
And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. So now they're going to send out the field goal unit to, as they say, fire away from long distance. And this is good from 57 yards out. That was bombs away right there. And that will close the gap down to 14. These kickers now, it's like we take them for granted. Kicks like that used to be such a big... Now a hit and a loose football.
And it looks like the defense has got it.
And his guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line. Williams now throwing to start the drive.
7 yards, the pickup there.
7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 3.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. Back now at Ford Field.
Now 2nd and 3.
It's the Lions trailing, but with possession of the football as we get set to bring you the fourth quarter.
2nd and 3. He'll leave this one for White.
And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line.
Brought down back at the 21-yard line.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
It's all pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not, and he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains. Defense, got to find a better way of accounting for the shorter routes that are being run against them.
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit.
Brandon Ayuk,
his first touchdown on the year.
And the Lions have made it a one-score game again. Here the fourth. A nice connection there, finding his target, and that'll put 6 up on the board.
Just like they drew it up in their playbook and reiterated it on the sidelines, right? Perfect route, a good throw to the defense. They had no answer for that right there.
Point after, right down the middle. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter.
And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. The Rams offense and their quarterback ready to go once more.
The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. That last touchdown has made this really tight. They're clinging now to this slim lead. Second half, they only have a field goal. This offense needs to kick it into gear.
And right now, I'm looking directly at the field general, at the quarterback. Because to me, he's got to take over right now. By word, pumping his team up, and then, of course, by deed with his play. My high school coach used to say that all the time. Laddie, take over by word and deed.
And deed means action.
Exactly.
Throwing now is Allen. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40.
15 more yards there and quickly another first down.
And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in this performance.
Now Allen.
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down.
Back to throw again.
A quick throw there is incomplete.
This offense on third down today, they're at 50%, 4 for 8. This is 3rd and 10. They'll motion the tight end across the formation.
He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have a Rams first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
They'll look to throw again. This will be caught inside the 10. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. Another nice gain, 16 yards there and a first down again. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up second down. Now a first carry here for their running back. And that'll move him a little closer as he takes it from the 7 down to the 4-yard line. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal. Back of the end zone, could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete.
So the field goal unit is on the field as this is a big spot right here. Butker's kick here is good, and that will extend their lead even further. So that's, CD, an important one here in the fourth quarter.
And that importance cannot be overstated. All eyes on both sidelines were staring that one down all the way. The significance is that they made it a two-score game. Still lots of time left to go, but likely that was their goal at the start of the drive. Get 3 points, make it a two-score game, and they were able to get it done.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And the complexion of this one has changed a fair amount. That last field goal made it a two-score game, so they need to get points out of this drive relatively quickly. And he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. Second down coming up. From the 25, here's a 2nd and 7. Off the play fake, it's Williams. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete. They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. Throwing is Williams. That is caught. He's going to pick up the first down and then some. And finally brought down at the 43. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. They will run with White out of the shotgun, and he'll fight forward on the straight-ahead running for just a couple of yards. 2nd down. Here's a 2nd and 8. They'll go play action here with Williams. He finds his man, complete. That's Phillips. They'll fake the give, now Williams. And that is caught. Touchdown, Detroit. A 22-yard touchdown grab. And the Lions have got it back to within a score. Extra point right down the middle. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. The visitors' offense and their quarterback headed out for this next possession. And he has been masterful so far in leading this offense. He's kept the mistakes to a minimum. He's been on point with his passes. And he's generally been one step ahead of this defense all game long. Allen now looks to throw. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. So they fake the handoff. Now Allen. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. 16 yards is the pickup there and a first down for L.A.
Nice play call, a little bit of play action right there. If you can get those linebackers to freeze for just a split second, that's usually all the room you need in order to get it to your tight end.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Now Allen. And complete to Smith and Jigba. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And it's second down. Now Allen again. He finds his man, complete. It's Barnett. That, I believe, will put him over 100 yards receiving for the game. Yes, it will. And he's got a first down to boot. Here's Allen to throw it. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Barnett. Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on second down. Now a give right side. Manning. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the fourth. Now, this is a big third down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. To throw, it's Allen. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining. It's 1st and goal, and a late touchdown at this stage could officially salt this one away. Going for the knockout punch. They'll try and run. And he's brought down right at the 5-yard line. Give him 2 on the play. The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. So the L.A. Rams with a victory here. And this, not always an easy proposition, Charles. You had a West Coast team that traveled east, but they got the job done.
And there's so much that goes into it because your body time and your body clock different from what you're used to west, because if you go east, you're going to lose up to 3 hours, right? So is your body going to be awake when it's time to play? A lot of teams actually rehearse it. They practice it. Maybe the week of the game, they move everything up to that.